Hey YouTube, what's up? Yeah, this is your new Dr. York, the original Dr. York. You can't be who you ain't, and who you are, you're always gonna be. No matter if somebody come in your life and tell you that they them now, and they got chosen, and blah blah the blah blah blah. First of all, I'm from Brooklyn, Red Hook Projects, and that's just some bullshit that people come up with to get your attention. Secondly, most of the things that was going down, in the foundation of righteousness, I had a big part in doing what I was doing to make it happen. So I'm just a part of righteousness as anyone else. And those that just came along and say, well, who the hell I think I am? If you take the time to listen and take the list and put it at the end of the things that you thought, you may be able to achieve the greatness that I have been able to maintain by staying with the struggle. Now, what is the priority? The priority is to change legislation and law. What is the priority? The priority is to to get those who are still pimping you in the wrong direction to stop them. It's time to stop them, and stop them and let them know that there's some greater than they are on the planet. They are conformed to the teachings of the four founding fathers who basically left room for expansion, and we need to take that expansion right now. Not ask for it, we need to go ahead and do what we need to do. And with that, it's a little bit of explaining who's who on the planet Earth. When you say drug dealers, right? You're not going to the pharmacy stores. Those are the biggest drug dealers. You see, those are legal drug dealers who will walk around with suitcases full of it each day to your neighborhood and give you medicine. You taking these medicines. The word medi, it means middle. There are the middlemen in from the pharmacy or pharmaceutical companies that's basically making you go crazy by putting all these drugs out. And they say, well, this drug is for this, is that, but it's an act effect of this, and if you take this, you'll get that. This will start working, you get blood clots and this and that. And you're acting retarded. Oh, you're acting retarded because you're not listening to what's been told for many, many years. And that's like, need herbal medicine. That's the first thing. You need to breathe, get that fuel in you, that oxygen, that life force in you, and you have to be conscious of this, not just breathing unconsciously, breathing with consciousness, taking in what you can. You need to leave the city because the electricity in the city is the gates that's keeping you dizzy. It, what it does is short circuits your neurons where you won't be able to think. You're always tired, or you hype because you're taking some type of stimulant. But getting back to the medicine, real medicine man, and give you a shout out to all the medicine men who did what they had to do, because at the time we were in such a shamble. New York City looked at like a bombed out city. You see, the politicians have stole all the money, and we need to go ahead and investigate that too. I mean, nobody should be allowed just to walk away. So many things has been done in the judiciary system through the judges. We need to investigate that. And we have this thing. We can go to the moon. Why we can't get America straight? And Obama, why are you spending so much time on the defense when we need to get our offense together so we can have a better defense? Because if you look around, most of the people in America now are from other countries, the same countries you're fighting with. So they have infiltrated the country. We need to get our country together. How about spending some of that money and that time and that energy on what we're doing? How about a westward expansion where people are allowed to leave the city? Let my people go. Let my people go. Because the things that was done before is no longer, it's not going to be into effect. And before it start to a scale where it's uncontrollable, let my people go. You need to break down the walls of the prison. You know how much money is being made and power? You know how people have power over the chosen? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all wonder what's going on and why is the world like this, but you're not taking your time. And the woman, it says war no more. Why are you letting your children fight? Because you have no control over it, because the one that have control is Congress. You see? And they're not progress, their Congress is going backwards. You see? Now for 40 years Michael Jackson been singing and Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, you know. And like I said, did that solve the problem? No. That made the enemy tighten their rope right around us while we doing Michael Jackson, trying to learn how to do the moonwalk. All those that went into the music industry, okay, you did that, but music was a healing force. Now you took it and you to the term marketable, and now you're doing things that's less morals. See, it's not a problem with women being naked on stage. It's a problem with people doing things and then they try to hide the fact. If you're down with the righteous cause, let's get down with the righteous cause. If you're not, then stay on the other side. But when we start doing what we're doing, don't come back because now you're filthy. You got bad habits, you see, and you know what I'm saying. You're a warrior, but you need to be contained on that other side too. I mean, this is the real deal. I mean, this is why nobody's trying to help the first doctor, y'all. You see? Because everybody had their own issues and their own skeletons in the closet, what they did. But when he was hot and up and popping, Jackson, Sharpton, Mayors, everybody came to him. But when they said, well, if we help him, they're gonna put that in forensic and they're gonna start finding out what we've been doing. You see? And that's all because we're not being properly represented. Slavery was the salary, and salary is the new slavery. Your big prisons is your big cities where you're being controlled. If you don't grow food and you have to work for it, you have a problem. So this, I'm just saying one more thing and saving one soul at a time. Been doing this all my life. From Red Hook, I will do or die. I will never stop. Been to Brownsville, you see, and all parts of Queens. So it's never going to stop. But as we continue, let's make some alliances with those who basically took their time. When you didn't have no medicine, you went out and got some right downstairs. And you didn't have to go to the man, that had a different plan, putting all kind of other shit in there. You knew you was getting that raw shit. And you wanted some weed, you got that raw shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's see, if everybody like weed, what is the problem of legislation changing the laws? That will stop it. I mean, they're doing it for cancer. It's cancer sticks. You know why people smoke cigarettes? People smoke cigarettes because you had what they call mulattoes. And they found out a way where if they can smoke the inside of their body would slow down. You see, and it wouldn't deteriorate at a rapid rate or rapid speed. So it's like smoking a piece of meat. So they smoked inside their body. So Europeans found that they needed that, they did it. Blacks emulated them, but we didn't need to do that. So it started causing radical genes, which called cancer. Since cells that's growing at a rate that is not supposed to be growing, it started clogging our hearts with tars and nicotine and stopping the fuel, the needed oxygen that we need. So we need to look at, see what's going on. Anyway, give a shout out to Red Hook. I'm still up. I'm still working, kicking. And watch out for my new track. It's called Righteous Girls. And you're going to love it. It's a world track. You know what I'm saying? Or going to this new global existence. I want.